Oh, hi everyone, welcome back. Wasn't that a great story? I am so thankful that we do not have to watch our friends be moved to camps for reasons beyond their control. I am thankful to live in America where that is not the case. But with the COVID-19 and the way it's kind of turned all of our lives upside down the last few months, I can definitely understand the sadness that Miss Clara Breed felt when her kids had to leave. Kind of the sadness that I feel not being able to have summer library in person with you guys this year. She couldn't see her kids, and I don't get to see you guys. So, that's why one of the first things I have for you to do is to write me a letter, like the kids did to Miss Clara. If you have your summer library bag, look inside, and you're going to see a pink folder. Maybe. That looks like this. A bag here. Okay. So inside this pink folder, you're going to find several things. Oh, okay, that's all of it. So the first thing is going to be this pink half sheet. Now this has info and instructions for parents and caregivers about the summer library program. Like the rest of our program, we have gone all digital with our tracking this year. Like in years past, we have prizes for those who work hard. So if you read this summer and you watch the videos and you do the projects, we want to know about it. And if you do that and you let us know that you've done all that stuff, then you will qualify for some prizes. Isn't that exciting? Okay, the next thing we have is a Hoopla pamphlet. Now, Hoopla is a digital app that you can use to access movies and ebooks and music and audiobooks. It's all free, it's all on demand, and there's simple instructions on how to sign up on the back. Go ahead and give both of these to the parents or caregivers, and they can look at it. Adults, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to call the library or message me on Facebook or just come on in and I'll help you get it set up. It's very, very, very simple. We've tried to make this as simple as possible. Okay, so the next thing we have is our reading challenge bookmark. Now, some of you may have seen these in the past. These are similar. What these are is it gives you challenges to tackle. Like the first one is read a book your friends like. That means you need to ask your friends what books they read. And then come to the library and pick one out. What you'll do is after you've completed each one of these tasks, you color it in. There's two sides to it. Now, if you're an overachiever and you get both sides done, come on in because I have another bookmark with different challenges on it. We're going to call that round 2, the final challenge. So that's the bookmark. And then I have, oh, yes, okay. We are going to do bingo this summer. Now, everybody should have one of these bingo cards. Everybody has the same things, but they're in different orders, okay? Some of the things on here are like read to an animal or a stuffed animal or a real animal, it doesn't matter which. Take a family walk or bike ride. Write a letter or send a picture to a friend or family member. So this week's task, if you do that, then you can color that in. And then bingo cards are due by July 22nd. So if you get a bingo between now and July 22nd, you can go ahead and bring your card in, or you can wait until the 22nd and see how many bingos you can save up. Every bingo that you get on this sheet will qualify you for a special prize drawing. Just make sure you put your name on it when you bring it up. Okay, the next sheet we have is a fairy tale quest. Now, a lot of you participated this spring in an Easter egg hunt in town, where the businesses and all of your friends put Easter egg Easter eggs up in their yards or in their windows and you had to drive around and look for them. So this is going to be similar. We have several businesses that are participating, and the items over here, these are fairy tale related things like Jack and the Beanstalk and the Three Little Pigs, and then things as simple as princesses and witches. Okay, so anything with a star on it is at one of our local businesses here in town. So that'll give you kind of a hint on where that checkpoint is. But the rest of them, I need help with. We don't have enough checkpoints yet. So if you look at this list and there's something on here that you can make a display with, go ahead and do that and let me know, okay? And essentially, the display can be anything you want it to. You can use sidewalk chalk and draw a picture in your driveway. You can put your favorite fantasy book in your window. Or you can put your favorite stuffed animal out on your porch for everybody to see. However you want to do, it's up to you. You just let me know so I can let other people know, okay? And we're hoping that we can do our fairy tale quest starting this weekend. And you don't have to turn it in. It's just for fun. But it's kind of neat to see where all it takes you and who all ends up participating. And there are spaces down here. So if you don't like any of these or you can't think of anything and you have something else, go ahead and add it on the bottom. That's fine. Okay. So that's all the extra stuff. Now we get to the challenge for this week. In your folder, you're going to see a sheet of lined paper like this and an envelope with a stamp on it. What I want you to do is write me a letter. Write a letter to the library. You can tell us anything you want. You can tell us what your favorite book is, who your favorite characters are. You can tell us about something your family's done for summer vacation, or maybe something you hope that your family will do. Whatever it is, you write to me. And if you can't write, that's fine. Draw me a picture. Send me a picture. That's just as good. And then right here, you're going to put the Hoisington Public Library's address. And I'll put it in the comments so that you guys have it. But our address is 169 South Walnut, Hoisington, Kansas, 67544. So there'll be 3 lines. It'll say Hoisington Public Library, 169 South Walnut, Hoisington, Kansas, 67544. And that goes right in the middle. And then up here is where you'll write your name and your street address and your town and zip code, okay? So feel free to write me. And if you don't want to write me, that's fine. I won't be offended. But I don't want you to waste this stamp. You know, stamps cost 55 cents now. So if you don't want to write me, use the letter and the envelope and write to a grandparent you haven't been able to see because of the COVID. Or maybe to a sibling who's already grown up and moved out and is living on their own. Or maybe you can write to your teacher. You know they miss you. This end of the school year was very hard on all of us. But whatever you do, make sure you send a letter to somebody. Now, I can't guarantee I'll write all of you back, but I will definitely read every piece of mail that comes in. And if you want, I may even read a couple of the letters in one of my next videos. Now, if you don't want your letter read, that's fine. Just put on the bottom, P.S. Miss Melissa, please don't read my letter to everybody, and we'll just keep it between us, okay? So that's everything in the pink folder in your summer library packet. You are ready to start your adventure. Now, be sure not to lose your bag because it has everything that you need for the next several weeks for summer library, okay? Well, real quick before I go, I do want to highlight a couple of the new series that we've got in the library. We've got quite a bit. Even though we weren't working, we were still ordering books and getting books in. So there are several new series. This one, I already talked about once today. It's Space Mice from an Underwater Planet. And there are several books in this series. And they're not too hard of books to read. I would say they're probably between the 2nd and 5th grade level. But I'm not in 5th grade, and I liked reading it, so don't let that stop you. And another one we got, I haven't read this one yet, I'm so excited to though. It's called Frankenstein and the Animator Motor. Now this is just book 1, and I think there may be 6 in this series. But Frank is a genius, and he builds robots. And he has a nemesis. And there's all kinds of stuff in here. He talks about science, and he creates awesome gadgets. I thought I had a bookmark that showed his nemesis, but I guess I lost my bookmark. Oh, look, right there. Look at the monkey. I don't know. I can't wait to read this book. Anyway, that's just a couple of the new series that we have in the library. Oh, I guess I should tell you guys, we are open. I know we're not doing summer library in the building because we can't maintain 6-foot distance if all of you guys come in at the same time. But that doesn't mean you can't come in and see us, and it doesn't mean you can't check out books. So please, when you get the chance, come on down to the library. This wonderful castle is just the tip of the iceberg on the decorations that Miss Diane has worked so hard on. So, I look forward to seeing all of you in person, hopefully, and definitely talking to you next week, right here on Virtual Summer Library Reimagined. Bye, friends!